Um, Hello everyone. So today we are going to work on my new project called Yasumu. Um, if you don't know, Yasumu is a free and open source alternative to Postman or Insomnia, and I've been working on it for the last couple of months, and I've been through several prototypes, but I still haven't ended up with a like proper application as of right now. But we are getting there. So this is my first coding stream, and I don't know, like I don't really have experience related to streaming and everything. So yeah, it might go bad or it might go well. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so about the project structure. Um, we have a monorepo, and in our monorepo we have separated the application in several parts. For example, this uh, Yasumu would be the desktop application or web application, and the way it works is we have a Next.js application, and we are conditionally building the environment needed to work on a work with Yasumu. So if you are using the website of Yasumu, you will get the web version of Yasumu API, and if you are inside the desktop application, you will get the Tauri API. So that's the difference. For example, in the web app, you cannot use the um, native file system and whatever else, but in the desktop app, you can use those. So yeah, the front end is basically a Next.js application, and for the back end, we don't really have a server. So yeah, how Yasumi is designed is it stores everything in your local file system. So the way we imagine the collections of Postman is we have the concept of workspace, and that workspace is native to your project itself. So if you are building a backend application, you can just open Yasumo in that application, and it will store the files there. And the purpose of that is Yasumo should work completely offline, and you should be able to collaborate with each other using Git or whatever version control you have. So yeah, let's go with the core API. uh, I guess before that we should go with the common API. So the common API holds the like common type definitions and constants, for example the HTTP method or whatever, and the application contains the type definitions needed to develop adapters based on the environment we are in. I guess the music is too loud, I don't know. Okay, anyways, for example, this is the type definition for file system API. We have the ability to make the or whatever else. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so then this common package is consumed by our core package. So this core package is the like basically the heart of Yasumo. So everything you do in Yasumo goes through this package. So we have this main Yasumo object, and this object holds everything needed to build the application. For example, it contains the adapters, or in other words, the bindings needed to like interact with the API we have. I'm gonna show that in a while. Okay, so first of all, we just open the workspace, and when you open the workspace, it returns the workspace object. And if you go inside the workspace, you will see the workspace related things. For example, loading the workspace metadata or resolving the path to specific module from that workspace. So yeah, everything is stored in file system. And we have these modules. For example, this REST module is the provider for building REST APIs and things like that. Okay, so most of these things are completely type safe, and from the REST module you can create REST entities, and these entities are actually the REST object, like the entity object or whatever. These objects have the like actual request information, and we can just execute it like this. We have a method named create interactive web request. So this is basically allowing you to cancel or abort the request while it is running. So yeah. And yeah, we also have GraphQL and other stuff. Basically for now we only have REST and GraphQL kind of working, but from the UI only GraphQL can be used as of right now, and we have a lot of bugs. So yeah, and we can see that the GraphQL also comes with introspect method. So what this is doing is when you pass a GraphQL URL, it will go through that URL and look up for the possible schema or whatever, and it will help you with auto completion and things like that. So yeah, and this part needs a little bit of cleanup, because the code is repetitive here, but we are just prototyping it, so this is fine for now. And let me show you the indexer. So indexer is basically actually let me show you the file system structure first. So if we look at the testing module, this is what we use to test the application actually. So we have the workspace, and this is just getting the first item from the workspace. If it does not exist, then we create it. Okay, so when we create an workspace, it generates this type of files. So yeah, we have our own schema language, and so yeah, we have the annotation. So this means this file is passed as a workspace instead of like other entities, and our schema is fully type safe. So yeah, we have the workspace metadata. Here we have the workspace name, the workspace ID, the creation date, the format version. So, and then we have this REST block. Inside REST we have entities and the mapping of the entity ID to its basic details. So basically we build a file tree using this. Like in the UI we have this type of file tree, and we basically go through this root object and build out the file tree. Same goes for GraphQL and other entities as well. But so this is basically a dictionary or record type, like key and value, and the path here is basically the file system path, like the base directory path. So slash means it is inside the workspace / rest. So if we have something like users, then it would be inside rest / users / this file ID. And the purpose of this indexing is actually mapping the entity ID with the actual file name. So in every directory we have this indexer file or indexing file. and it holds the request ID, and it holds the how do I say it? It holds the mapping of record entity ID to its file name. So if we call yasumu.workspace.rest.open with this ID, then it goes through this object and looks up at this path for index file, and then it finds the target location, and this is the actual entity ID, not ID, sorry, this is actually the entity object. So you can see the annotation is rest here, and we have the metadata, name, ID, things like that. So yeah, most of the things are yet to be done, but yeah, we have a simple version. Okay, so this is our schema language, and the language was built by a friend of mine named Zyrok, and he has done a pretty good job at it. Okay, so let's go through the core API, or actually let me show you the demo. So if I start the application, I'm currently starting the web version because it is easier to test, in my opinion. Okay, so actually let me show you this. Since I'm using the React compiler, the compilation is a little bit slow. So yeah, this is the interface of Yasumu. We have the file tree here, we have the request tabs and environment switcher, and we have the basic interface. We still have to add like the body types and body inputs and headers and whatever else, but for now it is just the basic UI, and unfortunately this is currently not usable, and yeah, these things are also not usable. These are all static data. And another thing is we can resize the layout as needed, and if you are coming from Postman, you might be like used to seeing this output at the bottom. We can do that by going to the cog icon here and then layout and classic. So yeah, I don't know what happened to the text, but yeah, so that's how it works. And we also have basic themes like the light mode or dark mode or the system theme, and yeah, this is built with Sidechain UI, if you don't know. And we have these modules here. For example, this one is GraphQL, and this one is Socket.io, this one is WebSocket, this one is server sent events and emails. So this emails is actually a feature we have planned. Actually, we already did this in our last prototype, but in the current version we don't have this email feature. So basically this is a catch-all email box that runs locally in your like localhost, and it is useful to like quickly spin up a fake email server and test out your like the email client or whatever. And yeah, there is an error, it seems. Okay, so if we shit, I don't know what happened, but let me refresh. Yeah, we can introspect, and actually I pre-filled these for like easier access, but yeah, we can send the request and get the response back. We have yet to do the UI of this output section, and we have had few bugs related to the overflow or whatever. So yeah, you can see the upper status is gone. Yeah, so yeah, we have also planned the import and export and everything else. For example, in the future you will be able to import the collection from other applications as well as open API, and also export them. And we have the type definitions or code generator. This is also planned. It is not available right now, but yeah, in the future it will be. And we have this autosave feature which currently does not do anything, but in the future it will. And we have this task for like actually running the requests or testing it. So you will be able to write unit tests and whatever else. And manage dependencies is coming in the future. I have yet to decide like how to save this part, but yeah, in the future you will be able to see it. And this uh, view documentation is actually generating the API docs for all the files you have in this entire workspace. So in the web version it just spins up with a dummy workspace, but in the desktop app you will need to like open a workspace folder in order to access this. So yeah, we don't have the concept of like multiple workspace at the same place. This whole thing is its own workspace. So yeah, it is completely isolated. And we also have this environment section, and this is also not done at the moment, but we have a basic UI. We can import .env file or just fill it up from here. So yeah, this looks pretty similar to our last prototype, but yeah, it does not work currently. And everything else is just static as of right now. So if you're interested, you can just check out our GitHub. We are actively working on it. Around 5 to 6 people. And yeah, it's been going fine, I guess. And we also have another project named Tansium, which is actually our very own JavaScript runtime powered by Dino. But we have had some issues with this, and I guess we will actually do something else instead of using like a dedicated JavaScript runtime, because we actually plan on using like actually plan on providing support for other languages as well, because if you are a Python developer you don't need to learn JavaScript to use Yasumu. We will provide Python API as well. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, for now I think we will add something to our core API. So inside workspace, this is our schema builder. I think this is fine for now. Let's go inside one of these and actually try out something, I guess. Actually, I'm not sure. There's nothing to do about servers and events at the moment. we do need a proxy server because the core CCU or whatever, it sucks. If we take a look at this rest thing, I don't know what. Um, I think we should work on the environments part today. So we can add something like creates a new environment, and this would be an async function, and I guess we need to add let's actually define the type for it. And we will need the environment name. Actually, yeah. And I guess that is all we need. So yeah, I'm not sure. I can pass that option here, and actually, you know what? This belongs to the environment itself, and actually this will also take an ID. Okay, so this would be and not read only. Okay, so this would be something like this. It will take environment ID, name, and created at would be number type. Actually, I think we should build a schema instead. So I can go here and add this, or you know what, we can just add it to the root object, I think, because it won't have much. So if I go to the workspace schema, this will be I guess this will be just environments, and this will be yeah, this is fine. Now I can also add variables. This would be, actually let me borrow it from here. it would be this. Wait, what? I guess, yeah. And then we also need environment secrets. So this would be just a list of actually only keys. I think it only needs the name of the variable. This would be enabled, and this would also need enabled, I think, and this would be secrets. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so that would be this. So I guess this is okay. I'm not sure actually. All right. So we have this workspace object type. Now what we can do is does this work? I don't know. Wait, what exactly is this? Let me actually look it up. Okay, I guess I need to assign this to this. Does that work now? Huh? That's funny, kind of. Okay, this is not working as of right now, so I will just um, now what I can do is I can make this. I think we also need the environment variable ID. I'm not sure. I don't think we need that as of right now. So this will be um, entity data, and it will have actually this should be a type of string, and it will be this. Okay, so I can create a new interface and I can add entity name and entity ID, and what else we need? The creation date, the variables, and the secrets. Okay, so now we need to add thank you Copilot. Okay, so that looks good in my opinion. Yeah, that is fine. Okay, so we have these, and so I should be able to just um, add environment block. I guess we can name it something like that, and I can export this and this would be, wait, what did I name it actually? Yeah, this one. Okay, so we have this, and I can import this one here. Now when initializing this, I can just add something like this. Yeah, that looks okay, I think. Alright, so this part is done. I can go to the environment manager and I can import this one. We have the ID and name. Actually, yeah, that is fine. Okay, so now what we can do is we can just return new environment. Actually, let me do this. Let me assign this to a variable, and then yeah, and then I can return the CNV. So I think I should also create in-memory cache for this. So this would be yeah, something like this. And then this would actually be the environment ID, I think. And yeah, I guess it is okay to throw any error here. Okay, so next what we can do is create environment, and then next would be get environment. Okay, so I guess null is much better than undefined. Yeah, so we have this. I'm actually not sure. I guess this will be fine. Yeah, we need multiple methods. So I will add get all environments, and this will return, yeah. And next we need is the current active environment. And this will be something like this. Wait. Yeah. Sorcerer, we need face and hand cam. I don't really have a camera, so not right now. Maybe in the future. And welcome to the stream. You probably have no context about what I'm doing right now, but yeah, we are building something like Postman. Okay, so this one is done. We can get the environments, and we can get the oh yeah, we need to select the environment. So yeah, this would be the something like this. Okay. What the fuck? Get metadata dot get raw data. Okay, that was a little bit confusing. Actually what I should do is I should do something like get raw data, and then I should just yeah, that looks good. Wait, we don't have oh, actually we need to save it from the workspace. since this is repetitive, I can just extract it to another variable. And then yeah, um this looks good. Yeah, I need to implement the save method. Wait, what the fuck? Do we need that? Actually, I need this one. And then I need to call this, and then what I can do is let me initialize it, and then I can add this ID would be generate ID, and then next would be yeah. Okay. I'm not teaching anything. I'm just building my Postman clone. Wait, can you guys hear my keyboard? I don't know. Okay, anyways, we have this. We need to save this environment now. This is not what I wanted. So what I need to do is actually wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I need name from options.name, name and ID. Wait, shall I make the ID optional, or yeah, ID can be optional. Wait, name is also optional. Okay, then wait, what? Oh yeah, I need to do this. And wait, if I do this and if I make it partial, then it should work. I need to pass this down to this function, and then what I can do is wait, I can maybe do this. Okay, so that looks fine. And now what I can do is update the metadata. So I can do metadata equals this dot manager workspace dot get metadata, and I need to update the environment like this. I think this would be fine. Actually, let me rename this. Okay, so we have this now. I can just call metadata save. That looks good. Now let me select this environment. And what I do need, wait, actually I have this here. Yeah, I need to add methods like renaming the environment. So let me do sets the name of this environment. That is fine. And next I need methods to add variables and secrets. Okay, so oh yeah, I need the metadata getter as well. So this one and also this one. This will actually be a date. Now we need the creation timestamp. Now let me do this. Wait, have I not extracted? Oh yeah, I have. So I will just do this and I can just push it. Actually I need to make this partial, and this will be something like this. Yeah. Next I need to add secret, so this would be and since it also needs value. Okay, so we cannot store the value here because we don't want to push the secret to the version control. So I need to do something like this. This would be secrets Wait, actually I need to extract this here. Um, okay, so yeah, that looks good. And I think I need to make this an async function. Okay, so yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I also need to call the same method. Okay, now the moment of truth. Let me build this. Okay, something already exploded. Oh fuck. Okay, now let me go here. Actually, I should just rename this to this and okay, that looks good. Okay, we got environment. Let me check the... Wait, what? Why is this not... Oh, it is actually environments. Oh fuck. I should just update the schema instead. What the fuck? Okay, I think it worked. I'm not sure. Huh. Yeah, it kind of did. Wait a second. Oh, this would actually be... Oh. Yeah, it works now. Um, Let me add this. And what the fuck? Okay, so I can do this. Wait, I don't need this. Okay, I need to add the environment module. So that looks good. Okay, so let's try this. And there we go. It works. Now I should be able to I need to over this. Yeah. Um, I will sleep after finishing this environment manager thing. म एकछिन सोध्छु भनेको. Okay, so okay, good night. Okay, so this is working. Um, since the story is not persistent, it does not return the secret as of right now, but it will work. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so thank you guys. That is all for this stream. Um, I will stream. I will do another stream some other day. So that's all for now. Bye. See ya.